things up? Do you approach that differently? Do you?
We stress it more. I mean, we try to run plays that are pretty safe down there, that we're going to move the ball forward. But we just make it an emphasis that our kids know. Look, it's important when we get down there that we move forward and get points.
You talk about when you move down there, but is there any emphasis to do something different between the 20s, and maybe try to score from outside it, or
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be nice. We can do that. And we could have scored the first play of the game last week if we complete the ball. Yeah. But I mean, you're going to have plays like that. But yeah, I'm all for not even getting to the red zone. Yeah, let's do that.
Just have a return.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm all for not even going on the field. Yeah. Let Tavon return them.
Since you've had Tavon, I mean, the last 2 weeks, the performance that he's had as a running back, how does it change the dynamic of what he does in practice in terms of getting reps with both groups, or does he do individual drills at all? How does that work out?
He stays Indy with us, but whenever he doesn't have to do a whole lot of individual, to be honest with you. But I mean, he does individual as a receiver, and then we just coach him up on exactly what he's got to do. Gillespie talks to him a lot before practice about exactly what he's got to do and the plays he's going to be on at running back. So he's a low rep guy, thankfully, so he doesn't take a lot of reps to get good at something.
When you look at, I mean, you talk about the seniors, but the guys, what they bring to the team is one thing, but I mean, being around those guys a lot. I know Dana says that just walking past Gino, Tavon, Joe Madsen, those kind of guys every day in the hallway will be tough. I mean, what does it mean when you say goodbye to the people that you are on senior day?
That's tough, to be honest with you. I mean, and it's an emotional game for those guys, and it should be emotional for the whole locker room because the dynamics, I mean, every year the locker room changes. Every year the team's different. It was different last year than it was this year. And so, I mean, you'd like to keep those guys around forever, but reality is, I mean, you can't. And so life goes on. And so, as is every year, I mean, there's guys that step up the next year that you wouldn't even think would step up because they haven't been there. But it's the same way on every team in the nation. We're not the only team that's got seniors that have been productive, So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I hate to see them go, but, I mean, somebody, we'll have guys step in.
Along the lines of being productive, obviously, everybody can see Sean's, stat line and what that gives you. In terms of intangibles or anything else, when you have him productive like he was last week, what does it provide you guys as an offense outside of just yards?
I think he's a common effect to the huddle. I really do. I mean, I think a lot of guys look up to him, and when he's in there, I think it just has a little calming effect on the other guys around him. And I think you're right. I mean, I think even when he's not carrying the ball, he has a presence out there because guys look up to him. He's a leader, and so I think it does calm the group down.